It is showing my thing. Desktop audio is muted. All right, let's see. All right. Send this out. P boot. If you are a Huddle sub, make sure you check out the Meta Buster. We have a lot of ways to counter PA boot over. Can you try to beat cover 3 match? I can try. To be honest, I've not played a cover 3 match, I think, ever this year. So we're trying to figure that out. Buck, so I can make some crazy route combos. Any particular formation that you're trying to figure that out in? You did, but it still gets open? Thought it works really well for me. What exactly is beating you? What route on the boot over? Also, are you on next gen or current gen? The ways the video shows it works perfectly, and now you can even contain too, so make it even better. 50K re, what formation would you like to see, or what playbook would you like to see how to beat cover 3 match in? Cover 3. I mean, I know the play. I'm saying like what formation on offense would you like to see to how to beat that? Like, what do you have a particular playbook you want me to try this out of, or what exactly are you looking for here? Bunch? Cool. Yo, my guy Ford with the 18 months. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Thanks so much, man. Let's see. Let's go to, I guess it doesn't matter what defense I have here. Um, yeah. Okay. So from Bunch Offset, this is in Carolina here. Try a variety of different things. Let's go to, but spacing switches really job versus matches a lot. I imagine, oh, Z-Spot would do much well for that. Oh, they don't have mesh post. That's unfortunate. All right. Start with let's start double post. And let's just do nickel normal cover 3 match. Respawn the football. Running on playbook is awesome. It is pretty cool. Let's try this for starters. First cover 3 match. A is wide open right there. So let's go take a look at instant replay here. So when I'm on offense, I'm taking shot plays usually on 3rd and 4th down in short yardage when people are expecting me to like be really like passive and not aggressive. I'm going to try to take, that's when I'm really going to try to go deep here. So first things here, we have the out route wide open here. Then we have this vert hook open as well. And then we're also going to have this post route open. So first things you can do, spacing switch, put RB on a post, Y on an out route. See if we motion out B. B is just wide open. You can throw that as well. So that's just a little quick little 2 plays you can do for cover 3 match. Let's see if double post, just stock double post with a drag. See how this does. Oh yeah, RB is wide open. Looks like we actually might have a touchdown to B if I can get this off. Yeah, I think I do. I'm not exactly sure who's running that, but can we hold the blocking here, boys? I mean, oh my. I'm trying to yeah, I'm pretty sure you can see what I'm talking about. Antonio Brown, if he runs this route properly, I mean, yeah, he's wide open. Sub post would be really good. You can even put do something like this if you wanted to. I would imagine this would work too. Yeah, that would make B wide open. That's my go-to. That I would recommend. I can't even throw double post, the best play in the game. Have that little post route. You can have that streak right there. It'll take the middle third away. As you see that post route where he's running to, the outside third matches to that C route, and you have that wide open post route. Yeah, I mean, I take shot plays the majority of the time when I am really in short down distances, because that's when everyone tries to protect like the short yardages. That's what I like to do it, or on first down. I'm really angry. I can't even like. There we go, and Brady's release just okay. Would you like me to see if I can find something else? But double post looks like it does a great job. I imagine dig fork if I do something like this. Could open it as well. Yeah, there you go. There's a great one right there. I don't know why that had better blocking, but a dig fork. Put a comeback route out there. This actually just this one works perfectly. I wonder if they just nerfed double post a ghost patch in that. Watch this comeback route completely take that third away. A dig fork. I streaked the point bunch receiver. Put A on this tight on the corner out. The middle third follows that streak, and that S post gets see the outside third matches down to him. He's absolutely wide open. That'd be kind of my go-to for that. Put over against that match still is open. I honestly have to see a video for it because I think it works pretty well, especially if you contain because they can't really throw that, but if you especially if you contain, they have to get out of the pocket. Are you leaving the hooks on the field or manning them up? I'm gonna be manning that up a large majority of the time. I don't like any vert hook in the zones. The only time I'll have a vert hook on the field is if I know they're gonna be calling a hitch. So for example, like spacing switch, right? I know if I have a vert hook on the right side of the field and shade it down, he's gonna play that. So that's one thing you can do. I sometimes will have a 10-yard vert hook if I think it's gonna be flood, so I can protect that backside in route until it gets passed off into me. That's another thing you can do. But generally, the only time I'm having a vert hook on the field is to stop like a hitch or something like that, or a quick slant like an RPO. A lot of times I'll be manning them up or blitzing. I'm a big fan of Send 5 this year out of a variety of formations. So I'm usually just covering the middle of the field personally. Um, I imagine Z spot might work if I motion this guy out. Yeah, Z spot. I'm pretty sure you have to motion him out though, because otherwise the third like actually play it. Like, you like kind of react to it decently. Not really, actually. I mean, cover three match honestly is the exact same thing as cover three. It's just the outside thirds, I think, just bite down to like comeback routes and things like that. Just a lot easier from what I'm seeing. Like, and that's a large majority of the reason why I feel like you're not going to be seeing anyone run that as much in the comp scene. I mean, this play right here, like, it's just wide open here. Just get sacked. Regular bunch mess post would also work. I mean, yeah, it would. Um, do a little something like this. Play B should get wide open here. Yeah, see B gets wide open over top. Except Steven cover three, you have to man that up. That or you have to. So for seams in any cover three, obviously that gets wide open. I mean, as it kind of should be. That's a weak spot in cover three. Then it covers the large majority of the field. So let's go to 55 wide. Try to get this out the game. 7 white. Mike Blitz 3. And let's just call like spread verticals. I know a lot of people struggle against that. So my go-to for verticals, obviously, they can snap throw this right side vertical, right? Because the flat's going to the right. My first thing adjustment is doing is manning up that right side guy because our third is already on this side of the field. He's already going to play this streak a tiny bit to 13, even though he's not because he's still going to the middle of the field. However, they can't snap throw that. So what I'm going to firstly do is I'm going to man up A on A. And then, honestly, you could man up X on the running back, especially against a spread set like that, so they can't have like a wheel route or something to the running back. And then your responsibility would just kind of be watching the seam to the left here. Just follow that. Okay. Okay, Sherman. But yeah, definitely man it up. You can man it up with anybody on the field. You know, I know some people say like they're worried about leaving that flat on the right. You know, you can man instead of manning him up with like this guy. For example, if you have a outside linebacker or someone here that's too slow that the vertical route could beat, you man the flat up on him and then drop this guy into a flat to kind of replace the zone, and you would actually have a faster guy on top. You know, it's just all kind of personal preference how you'd like to adjust to that. You know, you can put X and invert hook too. You can man both these guys up if you want. Um, yeah, double Mabels. Yeah, that's really how you stop seams. Anything that gets in between a zone, the simplest way to stop that is manning it up. So especially if someone's quick snapping you, like I feel like I love when people try to quick snap me because they're calling the same play over and over again. All you have to do is man up the one person he's throwing, and then usually a large majority of everything else is not going to be open. I just have a quarterback rolling out and throwing on the field. Can just honestly simply containing with fast DNs. This year contains are very, very good. Like if you do this, they're not going to be able to roll out, especially if I drag this dude out and blitz him. Having a contain with a blitzer on the outside, this guy's going to take away 75, and then the right screen linebacker should kind of come in for like, see how the 75 gets blocked by the tackle. I mean, Derek Carr, can we not just pick on Richard Sherman right now? I'm trying to showcase something. Okay, Henry Ruggs might just be the best. But this is the easiest way to stop it. I believe this should work on old gen as well. So you watch how 75 has to go block this right screen contain because he does that. Well, for some reason he goes inside. But yeah, and the running back blocks him. So if he doesn't send the running back out, he's blocked. And then when they try to scramble out, your contain's going to make that tackle. Yeah, that's the easiest way to stop any scrambling quarterbacks. There's also in the Meta Buster as well, we cover how to stop scrambling quarterbacks. That's my personal way to do it. Honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised if the Meta Buster has something similar to that, but that's my personal way to do it. What other questions do you guys have? Kind of planning on doing 2 hours today, so I'd like to get as many questions I can answer for you guys. And then when it comes to like probably around 9 o'clock, we'll probably do it inside the mines. A lot of you guys kind of like when I do that, and I haven't really been able to do that lately. Yeah, 55 inside zones. All right. Any specific formation or just in general? I mean, it's pretty hard to shoot that. If you're on old gen, it's easy, but on next gen, it's pretty hard to do. I can try to see if I can figure it out. If I can get this. All right, so as you saw right there, I just shifted my D line to the right. In spread sets, I know you're supposed to do this. Because if you shift to the left here, for some reason the guard blocks you. I'm pretty sure you can do that, and also there's a hole there. But ideally, you want to shift away from the running back. I just remember last year I was supposed to shift the running back for some reason. Why the speed? Why speed burst isn't working for me right now? This. Yeah, see, you need a little speed burst. If you don't already know how to do the speed burst, it's on the HuddleGG YouTube channel. We also feature it in some of our recent game plans. Great video on how to do that there. It makes defense 10,000 times easier. You can actually get stops pretty consistently just by having that speed burst. Um, my guy just kind of, well, I'm doing it wrong right now. I'm not gonna lie, I just started kind of doing it today, like literally 2 hours ago. Just because I thought I was gonna get banned, so I didn't want to get used to it. But apparently, it's not gonna be banned. I don't think so. Yes. How do you kind of speed use rush? That requires a really good pocket and blocking the running back with a ID the mic. A good pocket and ID that mic. Biggest thing you can do. Obviously, you can try like shooting the gap here. Personally, I just like doing this. Crash the D-line down and pinch them. And whatever hole they snap the ball in, just fly right through. That that's my kind of go-to because there's so many crazy runs. You never know if someone's running the Chiefs playbook and then they just have some crazy like 10-way different runs they can have. See right there. You just gotta make the tackle, obviously. But yeah. Yeah, so the speed rush though, you can pinch your D line down or O line down. I don't really think that helps that much as it did. Like, I think it was like Madden 19. But you can pinch your D line or O line down, ID that user blitzer, and then block the running back. I believe a delay fade if you have that on the tight end, or if your tight end's on the line, will help as well. Yeah, just a general pinch right there. I just looks so much easier. Just pinch and crash down, and then just contain with your user. At your guys shed. The run this year is really bad for a reason. I actually got the speed burst to work there perfectly. I've been doing the same thing. I don't know why to do it beforehand, but like watch how my guy just like kind of. You see how he gets that really nice burst right there, the running back. That is ideally how you want to shoot the gap in 3-5 wide. You watch how fast he goes. Loop all the way around. See those guys block them? You can loop it right around. I actually like this defense a lot because the entire line actually like kind of watch the O line. They all crash down towards the middle to block those guys. And even if I get ID'd, there's no way I can get blocked because the center, left guard, and right guard already have their responsibilities, as do the tackles. The only person that could be able to block me would be the 75 blocking the right end and then 70 trying to block me. But the way this is going in, it's not possible. So yeah, that's a really good way to stop the run right there. What attributes matter in match coverage? I mean, man and zone, I would imagine, because it's kind of a hybrid of both, but definitely I think zone. I put a decent amount of money on us winning 8 games, and I think I kind of threw some money into the fire. So I think we'll win 4. We gotta get our stuff together, obviously. Okay, I think I just figured it out. I think I was just pressing A too soon for the run. Oh, my Josh, Jake. Um, any tips running cover 2? Question from 2 stacks. So for cover 2, really what you want to do is you want to make sure you don't give up the deep sideline or the deep middle. Those are the 2 only vulnerabilities, in my opinion, against cover 2, especially if you double Mabel out of it, which is really popular. To counter the deep left sideline, or just like the sidelines in general, put a 30-yard zone drop on one of your flats. I know a lot of people like kind of doing that. Okay, I figured it out now. Yeah, 30-yard flat would be really good against that, just because that gives you a deep half time to actually get towards the sideline. As for the deep middle, you really just have to kind of watch that with your user. You can drop one of your verhooks into a middle third, but honestly, that kind of defeats the purpose of cover 2. So that's kind of your responsibility, the whole deep middle. Yeah, that's my biggest thing about cover 2 is just don't give up that deep sideline, because there's nothing that you can do with your user to do that. Like, your user can't cover a deep left sideline, obviously. There we go. So what I'm doing here is, honestly, I'm just sprinting, and then right before he gets the handoff, I'm just holding down A, and I get that speed burst. He's sprinting, holding down A. Not the ideal thing we wanted there. If anyone wants to know how to do this, it is on the HuddleGG YouTube channel. Just Google HuddleGG on YouTube and type in speed. What other things would you guys like to see? I, I'm waiting for one of you guys to ask like a question I can get out of just trying to keep shooting the run gap. But what other things would you guys like to see? It's not my hands. You getting tired over here. What about cover 2? There's a cover shows my right. I'm running a lot of. Actually, so I puts 3, obviously. My favorite kind of go-to coverage. Double Mabel, like this. Obviously against spread, I'm not ever gonna double Mabel, but I always will start in a cover 2, because I hate how so many. Well, I not that I hate it, but so many stock plays have an outside fade, or just like a hot route outside fade, and not like the old school ones that get outside of cover 2. So I don't ever call cover 2 unless I'm in the red zone, probably, honestly. If I want to call cover 2, I'm starting in cover 3, especially with some of the big cover 3 tells versus cover 2 this year. Starting in cover 3, then I can put Y on a vert hook, put X on a cloud, and I can make like a hybrid cover 2 on the left like that. Um, but I'm never gonna start in cover 2. If something has crosses in cover 2, I have a deep, and then I can like put just like this. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of my favorite double Mabel setup a little bit, like on the left side right here, because it covers the entire left field basically. Yeah. How to stop crossers out of cover 2? You want to be able to have a 30-yard drop or a 25-yard drop, depending on where they are in the field. Especially a short side cross like boot over. On the short side is traveling really far down the field. You're gonna need like a 30-yard drop backed off. But as for my zone drops, yeah, usually it's 5 and 20, depending on down and distance. Sometimes I'll adjust for like flood. 5 and 10, sometimes 0 and 10. But like when I'm in the red zone, 5 and 15, things like that. But yeah, a general 5. My purple's on 5, because a 0 they just fly down, um, and they won't play anything over top of them. But Is there a difference between deep out and mid zone KO for deep safety and a deep zone? So as you can see, mid zone KO will not activate there because it says deep zone. So mid zone KO will not activate on that. Now it might activate right here, but then once he drops property here, that's when deep zone activates. So if there's any passes downfield, mid zone KO won't activate. Like it's not gonna make a difference. Okay. Let me rephrase. That's the ability description. What actually happens in game is a whole nother story. How to shoot the run and out of dollar. Um, Honestly, that kind of depends on how you do it. I personally, trying to end that. They fixed what? Yeah, it's definitely better this year. Yeah, the deep zones actually matter this year. I, I like I do know how to show dollar. Like there is one gap shooting on dollar, but like obviously I can't show that yet because we still have a tournament going on that we're preparing for, so I can't really show that yet. But that will be out soon for that gap shoot. But just in general, dollar, like if you pinch your D line and just use like the speed boost going around. Yeah, there's a couple ways. I don't know the way they do it personally. We'd have to like, go back and watch their games and do that. But like, the second um whenever the live happens, then I'd be able to further explain that. And hopefully, we'll have a full tutorial, some for dollar or something like that in the future. But yeah, I'm running bunch and trips tight end currently. I love the Lions offense so much because sometimes I cannot move in trips, which is very rare. And then whatever defense they're calling, like if it's just like a random defense, sometimes it kind of bags trips for some reason. I'll audible a bunch and it has pretty much all the good bunch plays. Let's play for RPOs. Oh, that's not even close. Let's go take a look at this. Oh, this is the easiest question I've ever been asked. Hang on. Up. Here we go. Look at this. Database. The Chiefs have 1 billion shotgun RPOs. Like, look at this. Touch passes, RPO zone peak, fake jets, into the tight end, jet touch power, trap. This is one formation. They have a trap, fake jet pass tower. Why did I say tower? Jet touch pass, jet pass, fake zone, peaks, um, bunch tight end, but they have the RPO in there too. Yeah, they have an RPO out of bunch tight end. Tight slots, like uh, I don't know how this is in the Chiefs and not the Ravens. Like this feels like this is something for the Ravens, but yeah, like they just have a ton of stuff. There's an RPO in every single formation, damn near. Like it looks really good. And playing against the Chiefs playbook would annoy me a lot. I mean, look at that. A deep post RPO, like come on. Like that's insane. Yeah, that'd definitely be my kind of my go-to for that. RIP IPO glitch. I hope it's broken. Yeah, I can show you some red zone defense. Anything that you particularly would like me to run against? Yeah, mini scheme for online franchise. Yeah, the Chiefs playbook would definitely be a great way for a lot of RPOs. My gonna my goal on defense, honestly, um, I like to run a lot of cover two in the goal line and then man up the running back. So this right here, I'm going to run absolutely no zone drops except vert hooks on 5 yards, just so nothing matches. As you can see, the only thing that's going to be open on the field here is those back pylons, but a cloud flat usually plays it pretty well this year. And then obviously the vert hooks are going to be covering any like hitches or anything like that. Your deep zones will cover above those, and then your user is just in the middle. and you don't have to worry about like a mesh play because you have that guy manned up. That's my go-to. You can call cover four. I just think cover. I just don't like how the quarters don't move. Like you can throw kind of at quarters sometimes, and they just don't do anything. Hey, stop a corner out. Besides manning it up, have like a 15-yard zone drop or whatever. Intercalling. I would recommend having like a 15, 20-yard zone drop for your clouds. That does a really good job. I love your videos. They help me out a lot. Hey, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. I'm glad they're working out for you. Obviously, as the year goes on, we find more and more, better and better things as the year progresses, the majority of the time. So, it's going to be pretty good. Yard in red zone. I wouldn't really do a 15-yard in the red zone. I would kind of stick to probably 10, depending on where you are. So the red zone obviously is 20 yards. So if you're on the 20, having a 20-yard drop is not a bad thing. That's not bad at all. Because that actually will cover deep down the field towards the red zone. I don't have my zone drop set past the goal line. So let's say I'm on the 10, I'm going to have a 10-yard cloud. If I'm on the 15, I'm having a 15-yard cloud. I'm always going to have a 5-yard purple. Unless they're on the 1-yard line, then I'll have a 0-yard. Or 1 to 3-yard line. And not even 1 to 2, I would put a 0-yard purple zone. But out of that, it's always going to be 5 yards. And then the cloud would be whatever the distance is to the goal line. Even kill market corner routes after AJ Johnson have a lot of difficulty beating matches and routes that beat it. Any particular match you're looking for? Have to let the CPU call play here. I mean, Vita Vea. Cover 3 match. That's honestly what I just covered at the start of this. Yeah, it's actually the very first question I had. I recommend going back and watching the beginning of this, but we just had a bunch offset. There's two things: dig, fork, and double post. I'll write them again just because I feel like it's a pretty popular question. That's crazy. I never play it. I feel like I get this question a lot: how to beat cover 3 match, and I never play against it. It's kind of weird. It's more like a CFM thing. So my go-to right here. So what we found out is cover 3 match. The biggest thing about it from what I've seen is the outside third bites the C routes and comeback routes really, really well. So right here, I'm targeting B on this post, which is going to get over top of that outside third on the left. Now, obviously, you have this middle third in the middle of the field, which is more of a concern. So you can streak RB if you want to. I'm just going to block A and just pray to God that no line actually blocks here. But watch how B gets pretty well open over top here. That's wide open for a nice good play. Then we have a dig fork. These are just two plays I just found very, very quickly. Doing this comeback route with that S post. I mean the S post is the one that honestly gets the most wide open out of everything. And get it to. I'm blocking 6 on 4. Yeah. I did double him, right? Double. Alright, he's double teamed. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't have to have an instant replay. I feel like it's going to take a long time for me not to get instantly shedded with this O-line. I don't know why. I mean, it worked flawlessly earlier, and you'll see the success in that video as well. But look at B. Look at this guy right here. See how the outside third bites to this? The middle third follows the streak, passing this towards the sideline. I mean, you go honest, he might even be able to pass you that upfield towards the sideline, honestly. Yeah. Favorite thing to run on a red zone on offense. Spacing switch. This and verticals. Any verticals, especially with cover three, a popular defense, verticals in the red zone kills cover three, so does spacing switch. So like right here, I'm gonna put if you don't have high route master or slot apprentice, you can put RB on a slant, Y on this like little out route, motion out B. If you see B, like doesn't get chosen instantly by the flat, you can obviously throw it like I could have there. If not, once that flat follows that out route, that weird looking out route, then you now have a wide open little sit route. But this situation right here, it doesn't follow them. Boom, throw that, a catch, touchdown. Then on the same thing, likewise on the other side, you have this X route. It's called the wrong play, my bad. Especially if you, this is even good for like just short down distances because obviously the user kills double Mabel. You have two routes sitting inside the double Mabels, and the user can't cover both. So look how wide open the tight end is there. So kind of my go-to for that. Anything on a cinematic Y trips? What playbook? Cover two blitz and head to head. Put this X guy on a fade like this, and watch the magic. I hate cover two because if you just put that outside fade there, you're getting a 40-yard gain every single time. Like I will do this 100%. If I play someone running cover two, even if I know they're in cover three, just because they like cover two, they might just kind of like adjust make a cover two instead of out of a cover three look. I'm gonna leave that fade out there majority of times. That works really well. Obviously, we have a ton of ways to beat that in our game plans. Kind of depending on what you're in. But if you are struggling with the blitz, you can slide your line to the left. Because I know it's like a baseline blitz, and then ID the outside corner. And if you do that, then they are going to block that. You won't have to worry about like the corner coming in and blitzing. Well, if they man the left fade, then they don't have a zone on the left side of the field. So, for example, imagine if Mike Evans is manned up with a cloud flat. Let's say the guy ID'd right now is a cloud flat, right? If he is manned up, what are they going to have to stop that, right? So let's say they have a double Mabel concept. Say they have a purple, right? But not a 20-yard flat. That 20-yard flat's now manned up to Mike. Now you're going to have this post open, or I can put him on crosser. Crosser obviously gets more downfield, but the post goes quicker. So you just want to have something to take down that flat, and you're good to go. Now, let's say they have a 20-yard flat and nothing else, and they man up Mike. Then you have your drag wide open and just throw those. Now, if they man up Mike with like a deep middle safety, you motion streak over, motion Godwin over, streak, touchdown. Or you can even put Mike on a post, and he's going to beat a cross man from the safety position. I will go to the Y trips question because that was asked before the dig play. So dig and zigs. Yeah. Oh, drag, zigs, and slants. My bad. I read that as dig. Like dig routes. Playbooks, Bills. All right. Greeny's 2-for-5 our game plan. By far the best Madden defense in the game, in my opinion. Make sure you guys check that out. So single bag, Y trips out of Bills. All right. Double China. This reminds me a lot of what's that play, like Z corner or something like that, a trip side in, where they have these two, put this guy on a fade, drag, you have that backside in, good. I like that play a lot. I don't think this route's good. The crosser is good, so I put him on like a smoke screen right here and block the running back and just call this stock. This crosser looks like it might go kind of deep, and you have that backside in, so it messes up the user. Actually, I'd call this one over this because you have that deep post. I A deep post looks like it will be in a lot of coverages. Uh, you know, you have an S route that looks like you can motion. This bubble looks cool. Stretch alert looky. So I like this. I don't like the run out of this. I like the bubble though. I like stretch alert looky. You can make something out of this. I like this fade right here. I love PA slot cross and stretch. I love these two. I love double China, obviously dive and curls combo. Those would be kind of my go-to kind of things. Verticals is cool too. But as for like a money play, like I don't really know exactly. Now on the Blake Barton's question, what's the best advice you can give to stopping someone who runs drags, zigs, slants on game, and just wins off 8-yard gains? So have zone drop set to 0 yards and 0 and 10. If that's really all they're doing, 0 to 10 or 5 and 15, cover 2, then they're not going to be able to get open because that 5-yard flat is going to play pretty much everything. A double Mabel with those kind of zone drops will play absolutely all those routes. Especially the 15-yard flat be kind of important depending on what kind of slant it is. Because that'll get over a 10-yard zone drop. Cardinals playbook cluster. Are you asking like some like kind of money plays out of that, or what offense am I in? I am in trips tight end and gun bunch out of the Detroit Lions playbook. Rashad, are you asking like if I can find you some stuff out of that Cardinals playbook? Okay, I gotta check that out. What does Brady have actually? That was like actually really fast release. Is that feet lead? Okay. Cardinals. Ooh, this looks fun. They have like, is it just? I looks like this might just be the Cardinals playbook. I like the way this kind of looks. What's this? Oh, the running back's on it. You don't want the running back on that side. Um, Motion this corner across. You make it. You can make that into a post. I would imagine you're not able to motion this guy over. But you can motion these guys over to make posts. Just if you want. This this little post right here looks nice. I don't really like any other routes on that field there. I mean, I don't like this. This play could be cool. 518 hook, cluster bunch, and K read, and these kind of things. Those are kind of cool. The outside zone. I mean, this just looks like the best blocking I've ever seen in my life. That could be interesting. Yeah, this looks like it would get pretty well down the field, especially against a baseline press. I'm pretty sure this type of corner route does it really well against a baseline press with this out route like that. I'm pretty sure does a pretty good job. I remember in bunch tight end, there was something like that you could just have an out route and the third would kind of slowly back up and this corner would get over top. I can't promise you that would work, but against like a baseline press defense, cluster bunch, this little one route right here might work. Yeah, you can run trips without any apprentice, 100%. You think of the Y crossing route? Well, what do you mean? Are you talking about the button like Y or? Um, recommend out of the Cardinals playbook. Um, okay gun. Oh, I like this play. It had doubles. They have a pretty solid gun double. It's not the best, but they have a quick base, which is nice. I bet they have a good spread. Yeah, they have a pretty good spread. Y shallow cross. This play is great stock. It's a great quick stock play. Y shallow cross, Y corner. I don't like this crossing route. Yeah, RPOs, a bunch of RPOs, touch passes, up most. Then they also have a Y slot. You know, you have this post looks crazy good. This is the deep crazy post there. I beat cover 4. Well, I like those. Have try offset. It's not really that good. They don't have much there. They've gun trips. You know, this slot corner play looks great. Stick wheel, slot drives all right. Middle slant looks very good. It looks really good actually. I like it. Run and shoot. Gun trips out of run and shoot. Ooh, this formation actually looks pretty. I like this. I like this formation. I like the alignment for this. If they had the running back on the opposite side, I think that'd be pretty solid. Um, Running up pivot tight end. Will they ever fix passing? I mean, passing is fixed, just not on old gen. Like passing works on yeah, watch this week's cool. Passing on current gen is fine. Running gun play like gun type flex PA post shot. Are you asking how to defend that, or what about that exactly? What are some of the best spread double formations you've seen? Spread halfback weak is obviously pretty good. I think the best spread playbook in the game currently is probably the Bucks and Ravens because they have Y slot and like H slot. I think is what the two are, and they have like circle and like other good plays in there that are really good. Those two are phenomenal. As for gun doubles, Ant Cap's game plan is really good. Gun doubles, not gun doubles, not Ant Cap. That was his last year. I think it's Master Gamer who did it this year. Let's see. Yeah. Oh yeah. So ANCAP has a Chiefs doubles game plan, which is gun flex Y off weak, gun doubles Y off, gun normal Y off close. This game plan is super frustrating to play against because it has a lot of RPOs that he breaks down some of the unique plays. Obviously RPOs, you don't really need a breakdown for RPOs as much per se because it's not that hard to run, but he does have some in there. Those formations are things like that are really hard to stop. Then you have Master Gamer, gun doubles halfback or just gun doubles weak. Those are pretty good as well. You know, he has this shake halfback corner play. Like he has a ton of breakdowns for this. Some of his route combos like look phenomenal. I wouldn't even think about really doing per se. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely what I would recommend checking it out. And Caps gun doubles game plan. Look at Master Gamers gun doubles. Good as well. I know K-Mac actually ran gun doubles in a tournament. I should know what playbook that was, but I actually have no idea. I believe if I remember correctly, he had like a PA read type play that got this crossing route got pretty deep down the field, but it was from like the wide receiver to the tight end. Good defense playbook and scheme. I love the Bears playbook currently because you can audible from 2-4-5 odd, which is Dreeny's new defense, to 3-3-5 wide. Those are by far, I think, the two main defenses that you're going to be seeing right now. You know, there could be new defenses that'll pop up later on in the game, but as for now, 2-4-5 odd is definitely the best, and that's what every single person for the majority of the part is running right now that made the live event. And Drini broke that down to a perfection. His whole crew is, I believe, out of the Madden Bowl for majority of the part. I think not quite sure if he's with Clef anymore or not, but the stuff he released is probably the most efficient tips that I've personally seen. Like they are amazing. What would you change on weak flood found in the Cardinals playbook? I know it can be deadly, but I don't know what to change out of wide trips week. Take a look. So, weak flood. I mean, definitely you don't want this motion. You do not want motion here whatsoever. That is one of the number one tells that a play is coming. So you don't want that. You know, you can put him on an out route or a fade. I like this running back route here, so I wouldn't really have him on like some shallow here. I'd probably have him like on a fade, so it opens up this drag route, and then I leave the tight end drag. I put this guy instead of this route on a post. Put him like a slot press post, and then put this guy like on a fade. And then your reads are obviously gonna be these two shallow ones with a post going over top of it. You know, if it's cover two, beats the middle. This is the sideline. Um, cover four. You know, this probably will get over top of those pretty well too. So Y cross looks pretty cool. I don't know how deep this goes though, but I like that as well. Does my controller ever scroll at the play call menu? Yeah, it does a lot. You just have to unplug the batteries and plug them back in. Sometimes you can like have your controller scroll up in like the opposite direction of where it's going. That works. What playbook was that? That was the Arizona Cardinals. I think that was actually gun wide trips week. What else would you guys like me to write down or cover for you guys? Screen capture tips on that? That's awesome, man. Also, obviously, that's great that you did. We also have all this is free to watch. The recording is screen captured on, not screen captured, but the recording is archived. Like the whole stream is archived on YouTube. So if you make a better resolution or if your screen capture messed up, everything is available for playback for free on the YouTube channel. It's just basically a very long YouTube video. Yeah. Yeah, but that still works. Like, everything to bomb the Patriots playbook. That is an interesting one. Let's just go to the Patriots playbook just so we can go find a bunch in there. Go to Bucks. Itself, do not choose the whatever they're called. Raiders to play against. I go against the let's go against the who is like the worst D line in the NFL? It's got to be the Texans, right? All right, the Patriots, England. Is there a way to not get beat deep when you're pressing? I hate it in some of the plays. So zone plays press by default if you don't have zone drops on. So if you have zone drops, then they will actually back up and they won't press. That's the easiest way to solve that. You can shade over top, but even if you shade over top with no zone drops, then they're still majority of the time will get beat. But I'll do there. Oh, there's no zone drops on, so I don't know. Is all my cover three beers out of trips or zone drops? I'll try this. See if this works. It doesn't, but yeah, the Pocos do a really good job against cover three. So yeah, any zone drop affects every single zone, every single one. Kind of freestyling right here, but there's some things out of trips that I just don't. The way I do it, it only works against zone drops. So I can't like I get pressed. Let's go to Y off trips Pats. I mean, there's got to be a billion here, right? Oh. I mean, gun bunch is pretty easy. 518 hook. This should work. Auto flip. What? What is this thing? I'm just calling a play. Thank you. I think if you just call this stock, honestly, and just streak RB, this should get open. Okay, that just does not go deep at all. What if I smart route it? RB be on a custom S route. This push him out. Snap. This should work if I have the time. Um, he doesn't really actually get open that much. Huh? It's weird. Thought that play would work for sure. I guess it is a little different than the dig fork play. PA dig fork, obviously, I kind of already covered that a bunch today, but that would work. Won't work. Pretty sure they patched this. If you can fit that in there in regs, all power to you. See about short side. Honestly, this might work from the short side to the wide. No, it doesn't. You know? I'm trying to cover like things that aren't in the meta buster. Like the route combo Bible. Where is I don't have that? How do you not have that PA fork play? That I just do? I mean, none of this is like getting open. I'm not exactly sure why. Oh, the short side. I believe if you just streak RB, no. If A down the field like that, but it seems I'm trying to find a way to make these thirds bite down. For some reason, they're just not doing it whatsoever. They really annoy me right now. That's a route combo, hitch post slant. Like just any combination of hitch post slant, like something like this. Wait, on that. Like this would be good. Wait for B to get over top of that, but it's any hitch post slant type play is phenomenal because it puts the user having to cover 3 routes, especially against a double Mabel type look. You guys have any further questions? It is 9 o'clock. I still have a lot of energy to continue going. So, if you guys have any further questions, let me know. If not, we can do like an inside the mind type thing. Because I know a lot of times you guys really like when I will hop into like a head-to-head game and kind of break down what I'm doing or what I'm seeing, what I would do to kind of counter. I ran that last year from one of your ebooks. Most of it's been patched. Thanks for testing for me. This is first time coaching you. First time coaching you. Oh, no problem, man. Do inside the mime. Yep. Any formation, generally from like a trips playbook, like a trip set like this. Obviously, you want this to the wide side. Can I beat? I mean, no. I mean, could I beat? Obviously, I would win, but like, I'm not gonna. Like this right here is a staple of like Madden right here. Hitch post slant, out route, like that. If you're ever in need of a go-to money play, like yeah, this play beats basically every coverage. Side stock cover to like no zone drops. Like that's it. But even then, the tight end post kind of gets open. Watch how see there's no zone drops and A just kind of gets open. I'm gonna go do like an inside the mind type thing. I honestly have not played next gen in a very long time. I've been playing old gen Madden a ton. I played one game today, and I was in a was it a sweat with like an Ask Madden RPO player. Not fun. Apparently, there's like a field goal glitch. Like if you just call like a fake field goal with an escape artist guy, um, you like just like can't get stopped. Yeah, depending on what formation you're in, yeah, that's kind of what it is. But yeah, I made like 350. I played a ton of just like head-to-head seasons on old gen because old gen like it's pretty easy to kind of get people to quit out easily like, quickly. Um, some from like my skill level, so I was going through pretty easily there. Um, well, this is new. This is new. Okay. All right. So I guess I'm undefeated right now. I think I'm 8-0. Um, I'm so confused right now. I'm so confused. Okay. All right. Well, we're hopping into a game. Let's go kind of like inside the mind type thing. I've never, I had no idea what just happened. Think I just realized. I don't know. For some reason, my Twitch chat was not linking up with thing, or my yeah, my Twitch chat didn't link up with the little chat bar I use. Season question: Trips defense. 2 for 5 odd. I love that first trips. You got. I can't tell the time frame these were asked. Yeah, Casey's pretty good. What stops corner routes? Pretty. Nah, out the quarters do not stop corner routes. You'll need a 15-yard, 20-yard flat on the side of the corner. Um, So we're trying to do it inside the mine. Aha, there we go. That is not my team. That would be mine. My team, honestly, in large majority, is very similar to what I did last year. Not last year. The first tournament this year, it's pretty much the same, so it's pretty bad. Best way to defend halfback, Ingbucks in the backfield, cross man from the D line. That's the really best way to do it. Or you can man it up, and then when they break on that little like the angle part of it, bump it, but not to the point where you get past interference, just so your guy has enough time to come back and catch up to it. And people snap so quickly. So we're playing someone in I wing. So if you got me from this, actually I got lucky there. Ah, so he's running like a counter. So if someone's running a counter out of I wing, I mean I hardly ever seen somebody do that. So I'm gonna actually just pinch my entire defense instead of shifting it. I don't like the way it looked either. So I'm gonna spy both my stages. I'm gonna shade over top as well. He flips something. There we go. See, pinch your defense and you get great sheds. That's really why I do that. And then just contain with your user. Let your D line shed. Like I have Montez Sweat. He's not known for stopping the run like that, and he just shedded. Why are you still not from weak? I imagine it's gonna be a pass play here. So my user's responsible for the running back. I'm gonna man up my outside linebacker on this just because I imagine it's gonna be some sort of pass, and it's just not. Montez Sweat, I was just saying how good you were doing, buddy. I was just saying how good you were, and then you just kind of like got killed. D-burst. Good dot. Good dot, actually. I gotta make sure I have my adjustments set properly. Or I have my base alignments and all that kind of stuff set. So I actually want my things on the left side here. Like that. Such bad use on my end. So he's gonna be a lot of quick. Looks like he's gonna be a lot of quick snapping, a lot of stock. Those level sales with the streak. The new one. Hovering out here is I want to be just in case he runs inside zone. I want to be able to stop that. Thank you. Okay. I'm not okay. Cross with a D line that may be better than a Buffalo at the end. Yeah, I like cross manning him. I think it's a lot more effective this year. There we go. Good tackle. That's why I'm hovering outside because I want to be able to. That's. And I don't want to overeat. I want to hook curl. Blitz my user. B burst off. Pick. I mean, I can't play like. I can't play any better. Did I adjust that corner? No, I did not. Like I can't play better defense than that. I mean, he's manned up with acrobat running into like a flat. Like I can't really do anything other than that. Like I couldn't do better defense there. That was perfect. 4th and 8. I'm gonna actually send pretty much an all-out blitz here. I'm gonna come out and pinch too. I like saying a lot of heavy blitzes here. I'm just gonna kind of go right here. And good dot, man. Should have. I guess not really versus an offense kind of like this where he's gonna be coming pretty quickly. And he's just gonna snap the ball pretty instantly. So something like this. Pick. Oh my gosh, Tatum. I have no idea why I'm using Jack Tatum right now. I mean, I kind of had him in there just because when I audible wide, you use that right side guy, and I wanted to use Diablo for that. There we go. That's what I've been trying to showcase right there. This is Banks IQ. Yeah, that's how you can use that speed burst to really just fly right in there. On Diablo, good tackle, kid. Dreeny's new defense really shows how you can utilize that really well. You doing, Joshua? How you doing tonight? Tad, I think I already answered this. As for that corner, I'm pretty sure you typed that when it was that corner out to the tight end. No, I did not adjust him. I mean, just the best blocking ever, huh? I don't run commit. I don't think it makes no difference really. I mean, I flew in there. Like, I mean, honestly, I kind of went in there too quickly. Should you get Hendricks? Ted Hendricks, I think, is not as good as a pass rusher. LT is very good. If you want Hendricks, I would recommend doing kind of usering him with a lurker. Can you speed burst on old gen? No, you cannot. That is just a next gen thing. I mean, the speed burst on like you don't need speed burst on old gen. Like you they react just as well, honestly. How do you stop a press deep blue from getting burned? Make sure you don't have zone drops on, because if you do, then they're gonna press. That's the biggest thing for that. And then you can manually back them off too. That's another great way. Good doubles from yeah. So make sure you check out Master Gamers gun doubles offense, and then Ant Cap's doubles offense as well. Chiefs. Both of those are absolutely amazing. As defense playbook to use, I think the Chiefs defense is the best. One catch. So it looks like he's running a lot of cover three match, but I believe he has zone drops on, so it's not actually matching. What superstar traits do you think are the most effective for offense or defense? Imagine it's the same exact defense here. That's not what I meant to do. Zone. If you want to run match coverage, zone drops have to be off entirely. So here I'm kind of I can see this cover three just because they have the single high safety. We know that. Let me see if I can kind of hit him over top to be here. I mean, I had him for the touchdown. I just got shedded. Probably should have caught counter go because curl flight kind of takes too long to develop. Hopefully he would kind of hop in a cover four look and I kind of bomb him deep here. Yeah, this looks like it's cover four here. So I'm gonna do a little trip side end beater right here. Cover four. And voila. There we go. I saw that was cover two because I saw two deep high safeties, but when he first came out, like both of his slot corner was lined up like 6 yards, 7 yards off the ball, which is kind of what they do against cover four. So that's kind of what I saw there. And also, it wouldn't really make sense to call cover two there, especially the way this guy's playing, calling like a lot of cover three sky and match. He seems like he's some kind of someone that would go to a cover four look for that, especially when you backed it off. Definitely more that'd be cover four, especially versus kind of a more inexperienced player. Like the in-game brand explanations? Thank you, man. I know a lot of people like it. Usually, like I do this for the second hour of the office hours, just because I like being able to kind of answer questions for you guys as much as I possibly can, and I get kind of sidetracked pretty easily. So when I'm playing and I get focused, I gotta kind of like mess up. Oh, come on, Sean. I mean, he's just calling really basic things on offense. So I'm almost hesitant just to go to wide and just call cover 4 match, honestly. Let's go see how that does. For anyone who runs a lot of basic offenses and not really any like unique setups, I love match coverages. So I'm starting 245 odd, and I'm going to audible to wide because that gives me 6 DBs on the field. I'm going to man up this guy on the running back. Yeah. What is my corner? Why are you? I have no idea why that's open. Like my guy just ran right past him, and when I got clicked on, he just ran to Narnia. Oh, that's annoying. I mean, I had his Morrig up there, I believe. I don't think he's that fast. That team's pretty bad, honestly. Maybe that's why. I'm not exactly sure why that was open, honestly. I mean, my guy matched to it fine, and he just like kind of did like a twirl and got beat deep. Um, Where to counter go? He's been kind of on the D line a lot, so I kind of want to be able to have like a deep crossing route that kind of goes quickly. So we can see right here, his guy is lined up to the outside and he's backed off. So this is either cover 2 or cover 4 again. So I'm gonna go right back to that cover 4 beater, and hopefully this works. Cover 4. Yeah, see how he's using that already? Okay. So he really, so look, I imagine this guy's probably going to sit in cover 4 right here, and he's just going to use that deep half. So I'm going to actually have a crosser. So he's in the same exact, this actually, yeah, I'm almost going to say it's cover 2. I know it's not. Cover 4 again. Yeah. So I'm just going to abuse that tight end post route, because if he's just taking himself out the play, I'm just going to really attack that sideline on the left here. He's so worried about that deep post because he thinks I'm just going to call that every single play when he's in cover 4. So, I mean, honestly, realistically, I should. It's weird. His linebackers actually started inside here, so maybe. Not gonna be a bound. Good job, Reggie. How to keep your feet in bounds. What was this? Was it cover 2? That was cover 4. Maybe if you turn on baseline, because last time these guys were starting out. So. All right, I'm doing hitch post slant here because cover 4, especially when there's no vert hooks on this field. Y should be open here. If not, I have B open over top as well. All right. So obviously here, I kind of want to clock, but I don't want to give him really any time to score. I believe I get ball. 46, how we doing, man? It's the best situation. It's the best thing that could happen right there, honestly. I can hop in goal line. I just run full back. Oh, dang it. I get the true clock off. Fortunate. Yeah, I got lazy. I got lazy right there. I didn't flip my thing or anything. So let's start with power there, and then we'll kind of flip to the other side. I actually haven't seen someone shoot the gap like that. That was actually good defense. No, honestly, I have numbers to the left. I'm gonna snap this ball right now. I have a ton of numbers to the left. I'm just gonna brand it to the outside right there. Yeah, I mean, I'm not exactly sure why he did that. I mean, I had like 2-to-1 numbers on the left, so I'm just gonna instantly snap that ball. That's the biggest thing about running. Always run towards the numbers. If you have an extra blocker, even if it is to the short side, take it. Like ideally, I don't want to run like a goal line, um, like an offense. Like I don't want to run a goal line offense to the short side, but right there, at numbers. So who's the fastest person in the NFL? Tyreek Hill, I would think. Well, also Henry Ruggs may not be in the NFL anymore too after what happened today. Involved in like a DUI crash, so I don't know how much longer he'll be in the NFL potentially. And Can we tackle him, please? Oh, I also don't have zone drops on here. Ah! Oh, I see what you mean. Do it if I just do it. That went pretty well. Okay, there we go. Please pick the ball. Thank you. So I actually put a deep third from my my vert hook, which is one thing I love about 245 odd, and I manned up that deep player he was kind of targeting with that safety that was supposed to be in the middle third. I think 245 odds are really good, especially Drini's defense is really good. I believe he's still in cover 4. He is. Okay. So he's probably going to try to take away B here. Step up in the pocket. Yep, he left B open again. Out of bounds. Awesome. So if he's going to be calling cover 4 again and he's going to be using a linebacker, he's in cover 4 again. As I can see, his right slot corner is backed off pretty far. So again, I'm going right back to this cover 4 beater. But I don't want to double team that guy. I want to double team the left of screen outside end just so I can move to the left in the pocket fairly easily. Like that. And throw that right over top for a 1-point score. This is kind of a universal cover 4 beater. I mean, I think it works flawlessly in trips just because that post for the tight end and the slant from the slot guy really kind of dumps out those quarters. Question: is the low ball pass or low ball deep pass the same mechanic as the high ball deep pass? Or is it getting open? I don't really know exactly what you mean by that. Like, low ball and high ball is the same, but there's no difference between like going deep or not. Like, the mechanic's still the same. Like, it's not something that triggers it from going deep or not. I mean, come on. Lions does not have 245 odds, so I've been running a lot more bears recently. Trying to man up Y on B. Okay, where the right side's. Oh, my user just fell over. Splendid. There we go, Sean Taylor. Oh, the one-handed pick. It's a new animation. I was trying to put my right of screen blitzing guy on a flat to replace him, but I couldn't get him out there for some reason. I'm salty. Hey, we take the picks however we can get him here. I imagine this cover beater won't work here, but we'll still call it just in case. That wasn't even cover 20. I don't know why I thought that was. Obviously, it wasn't. Jared Cook making plays. And there's just no time left. Yeah, you see, when I'm trying, that's another example when I'm trying to read Discord, Twitch, and the YouTube channel at the same time. It's pretty hard to keep on the clock. I'm also I'm like the worst Madden player in terms of clock management, so there's that too. Look what it says. For example, the comeback play be open a lot. That's how the low ball passes be for me. I mean, yeah, sometimes you can get like a low ball inaccurate. I mean, he's just backing this guy up into Narnia for you think this is gonna work. Really funny actually. He's backing him up thinking this is gonna work. Man. Try, buddy. Good try, man. Yeah, cover 4. I think I've called that like 4 times for like 4 touchdowns on him now. Oh, what a hit. Who is 42? Oh, yeah. Actually, I'm pretty sure I don't have full Ronnie Lott, but I have him like, um, whoever. I have somebody. I'm like up to like a 90 or something. That's just, okay. I can do that. I don't know what I just did, but I don't know if that works or not. Again, I'm still going to be staying in the 2.5 odd here. Go outside this guy right here. And I gave that up. Good hit, Sean. Honestly, I just didn't think he was going to put that guy on a streak there whatsoever. So I'm just going to man him up like this. I'm just going to call stock cover 3 here, honestly. I had to. I saw him motion it over for the right, so I had to let him go into the flat and take a deeper one. I think 2.5 odd is actually really good against the run. You? If you know how to do the speed burst properly, like we outlined in the game plan, it's really good against the run. We kind of show how to shoot a large majority of runs. Hey, do you live on YouTube or do you work on a job? So I work for Huddle. Huddle's a Madden like a company like a tip website. So I just work for them. I actually I'm streaming on Twitch right now, but also streaming to YouTube at the same time for them. I pulled in a 50-yard touchdown in the corner today. Nice. You have a membership that we can buy or offensive or defense ebook, some way that I can get helps and tips tricks. So if you haven't already, make sure you join the Discord. Personally, I'm answering questions throughout the day, every day in the Huddle Discord server. So if you ever have any questions about anything, I can answer them usually pretty quickly. So that's the best way to kind of do that. As for coaching sessions, we're not doing that as of now. I don't know if that's going to be a thing in the future or not, but obviously it's something that I know a lot of people would kind of like maybe. I'm not exactly sure how that will operate though. So do some man beaters right here. Dig post. See if I can get this guy over top. Okay, well, how did? Oh, the running back didn't block. Here's a ran it untouched. Nice. I don't know. Yeah, I had to do Jerry's. He wasn't pressed. Ideally, I would wanted the other dude because um Zig would is actually would get open from that slot position, but not pressed. Like I had to put a slant on there, especially not pressed. So right here, it's a stock man-to-man here. So put X on. He just shaded inside. So I'm gonna smart X. I'm gonna flat B. I'm gonna motion over Randy Moss. And on a corner like this. I meant to zig B. My bad. There you go. Darren Waller got open. Touchdown. I meant to put B on a zig because that beats man as well. So you have 4 man-beating routes, one of which is a motion slant out on the field, and you have to read what one will beat man. I'm using edge pros on my outside tackles, and my tackles are my line is not good whatsoever. Like an 88, 86, 90, 82, and like a 90, I think. Like, they're not good. It's just edge pros help a lot, and then having good pocket presence. What's up, Noah? Yeah. I imagine he's gonna call a stock play here again. Basic stuff. I got dotted. Nice. Yeah, that guy just kind of cleared out the third. Okay, well, play, man. Man, up, man. Have fun with this. Yep. Oh, let me throw some. Let me throw something stupid again. So another channel. Hey, that's awesome, man. Thank you. Ah, I'm. Ugh. Play that. Okay. I had the best speed burst I've ever had, and then he just like died. He literally just fell over. Okay, well. I use Gunslinger. I don't use. Do not use passively and Gunslinger. That's. There's no point in doing that. Pick. Thank you. I use Gunslinger and Roaming Deadeye. Roaming Deadeye because when I'm scrambling out of the pocket, all you have to do is let go of the sprint button, and he throws perfect pass, like perfectly down the field. Like we might be back to the cover foe. No, this is man. Shit. Yeah, it should be man, I think. Yeah. Andre Ryson. Cover four. It was weird, but this shaded inside. It was the outside corner didn't really look like he was that far inside the receiver. Or just cover three here. We'll go a little hitch post slant. I mean, ideally, I want to call verticals here, but I don't have it in my audibles. We'll call hitch post slant here. That running back in the flat. Dang, I'm lucky I didn't fumble there. I can't lie. Got rocked. Yeah. Ideally, I'm gonna have Randy Moss wide open up the seam here. Does user it, so step up in the pocket, and there's my 82 tackle or 82 guard right there. I mean, he was there. He just had his user there, so call it again. It's like just man aligned, so that's man. Yeah, he's ran man. So I mean, obviously, I'm gonna get open on that 100% of the time with Jared Cook on a linebacker. So pretty sure I was losing 14-0 this game too, and then I just kind of focused a tiny bit. Wouldn't pass lead or Seffi's star answer wouldn't pass lead or pass lead. So pass lead doesn't actually pass lead the ball any further. It just helps with, like the velocity when you pass lead the ball, and I believe it does not stack this year. One because even with Gunslinger, quarterback accuracy is still like a windup still an issue, so people would be stacking it and without any ability, so that'd be obviously the most important thing. No one does that, and two, I remember testing that and then not making a difference. So I just use Gunslinger. A man that's steamed to 80 just because I know he liked to put a streak out there, and there it is again. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how it's not a pick, but you know, the way the game is, unfortunately. I mean, he's definitely he's done that numerous times now, so I'm just gonna continue manning him up, honestly. Go ahead, Reed. You see right there, he's manned up. Whatever he put out there just doesn't work. So I'm gonna just shoot the clock out here so I can make sure I get another game in. Make sure I don't get the first. I'm not in strong Y off for any particular reason. It's just because that was the first thing. Dan Marino actually does not have Gunslinger. Yeah, actually he has a decent gap shoot, I'm not gonna lie. He's kind of getting through there pretty well. That's still like 90% completion almost for some yards, I think. Legend regular season win. All right, we got a daily coin pack. What do we get here? Let me get lucky, Clint. Let me get lucky. I mean, what am I gonna do with 3K, buddy? What am I gonna do with that? Grinded all this. So somehow I'm 2-0, but yet I'm 6-3, and apparently I lost my last 2 games, which clearly you can see I won. I've never seen a glitch like this before. I don't know if this happened to anyone else before, but yeah, that's fun. Not exactly sure how that happened. So this should be the last game of the stream. We have about 22 more minutes left in the time slot. Excuse me? There's 99s in the game? Huh? Is this like a morph thing for Halloween? I don't think Edge Protector works. So Edge Protector works for the outside. Post up works in the middle. So you want post up for send 3. If someone's sending 3, that's when you want post ups. If someone's sending like 4, that's where you want Edge Protector. Because post up works when they double people. So if they send 3, obviously the 2 inside guys are getting doubled. So that is when you'd want that. I've been playing a demon here, boys. No contain. Mariota out there. Oh gosh. Oh, I get speed burst up. Good tackle. Donald. Whoa. Okay. It might be the best, boys. I'm not gonna lie. Then my blitzer. Get there, Sean. I didn't deep half that. I had a contain out there. I thought the contain would work to stop that, but guess not. Nah, natural treat. I don't even know what that is. Don't use that. I don't even know what that is. Natural, like I don't even know what that is. Definitely would not use that. There is no natural talent in this game for the AI. What? Is this a thing? Do people just go on onside kicks? There's defense in Madden. You don't have to onside kick. Maybe I should just like not speak before I talk. That might help just a tiny bit. All right. Well, here we go. And he's got bazooka. I'm double mabling this right side here, so I should be able to play that perfectly fine. What? Alright, he might just be the best. I'm not gonna lie, he might just be the best. I thought that worked now. I almost I know that works. Maybe I had it baselined? Well, that's fun. Alright, well, boys, we're down early. He recovered the onside kick. Oh, hopefully he doesn't recover this one. All right. Also, Reggie Nelson is like a 71 overall player, so also kind of why you probably caught that. So, all right, now our first drive on offense. Nice. All right, there we go. All right, let's get in 3-5 odd here. I'm just gonna quick snap this. Just on the running back. All right. I didn't get what I wanted to set up there. All right. I don't think this defense is good. All you have to do is ID this outside guy and then slide left, and it should block it. I'm gonna block the running back just to be safe, but make sure that blocked that. Yeah, I didn't even need to block the running back. Okay, cool. Uh, I Oh, he just disengaged. That's fun. This is the worst play I've ever caught in my life. Hey, you know what? It worked. I wanted to like have a backside in, but I completely had that on the wrong side. This terrible pocket on my end. I wanted to scramble out. This. Can I throw the ball, please? I'm just trying to put his user in as much confidence as possible. I don't think this blitz is very good. Whoever puts his user in like, as much conflict as possible, that's just what I'm gonna be doing here. Looks like he's just not sure what he's in, so I'm just gonna call this. Oh, he ran commit. Okay, thank you. Yeah, don't ever run commit in Madden. Like it's not good this year. It really does nothing for you, so I would highly recommend do not run commit. Even if the run commit did work, you just give it the pass, and it's just not worth it. All right. I mean, Marshawn Lynch looks fast right now. All right. Well, let's see if we can stop this. What are you doing? Bro, if you're just trying to clock out, literally just quit the game. Oh, wait, I can't because apparently I have 2 losses. This dude is sweating. I'm gonna man up that beater. I'm gonna also have a QB spy out there. There we go. I need a fumble there. So that's how gap shoot. That's why I love 2-4-5 lobbies. You can shoot the gap really well in that. Oh, give me a fumble there, man. I didn't get my spy off in time. The problem is that crosser is also getting open. Oh, so if he motions, it looks like kind of messes up my gap shoot somehow. That's, oh, you know what, then I'm just an idiot. I'm gonna call it a little more of a little cover through cloud here, actually. Yeah, Marshawn Lynch is good. He's really good this year. I think he's actually one of the better running backs at Mutt. I'll cover through cloud. I've done maybe here on the right side of the field. There's no way this can get open here on the right. Yes, oh, I missed it again. Oh, I'm bad for that. Okay, Marshawn. I mean, as you can see, my gap shoot's there. I just personally, I have to make the tackle. Like, that's on me. I messed up again. Ah, dang it. I don't know why you're doing. I don't know what this guy is doing. We are playing Mutt head to head. Like, oh, go score. Ah, I messed up again. Dang it. Nah, 245 is really good against the run. I'm just messing it up. Messing up my gap shoots a lot. I'm still working on the whole speed burst thing. I've been playing a lot of old gens trying to get my coins up. Like, I can't even get a spy out there in time. I'm just missing so many tackles, man. Like, I'm flying right through there. I'm just missing the tackle. Is he really playing for a field? I don't know what this guy's trying to do here. I'm so confused. I've never seen someone legitimately take themselves out of getting 7 before like this. I mean, this actually might be the stupidest thing I've seen a player do. Like, this makes zero sense to me. Like, I have no time to score. Like, if you think you can score on offense, you need to go score. Like, what are you like? What is this? What? I'm so confused. Like, I get ball. I'm protecting the sticks, shading outside, so I should have no issues covering the sidelines. And okay, nice. I mean, I'm standing right there, and he just okay. Job acrobat way to dive for the ball and run away from the sideline when the guy is standing right there. I mean, I can't play any better defense than that. Like, I did nothing wrong. Unfortunately, that's just how the game is. He got rewarded for playing much, running the ball and clocking. Nice. I mean, the way he's playing on offense right now is how you should be playing for like, an MCS game. Like, this is exactly how I would be playing if I was playing for money. I would never do this for free game. I don't find it fun. But what he's doing right now is exactly what you should be doing for like MCS games. Like, he's actually doing it like perfectly. Why does fears make you do the thing where you so slow when you start to go slow and do high knees? I think they explain it in the YouTube video. I'm just kind of messing up the way I'm doing it, but yeah, they explain it in the YouTube video how to do it. And if you get the onside kick, I'm literally just quitting the game. Why are you like? What are you doing? I don't understand this. I'm actually so confused. And now you're calling 255 odd to the wrong side of the field. I'm just gonna quick snap it. I mean, what? I didn't do anything, did I? I just got an illegal man downfield. Oh my gosh. I've never truly, in all my days of playing that, I've never seen that happen. For like that particular play. I mean, I've seen illegal man downfield happen, but not for like that. That's crazy. Maybe a snap of the seam here. Yeah. His user doesn't really know what he's doing. I'm 6 for 6, 72 yards. I've had no issue moving the ball. And yet I'm down 2 points as he got an onside kick. Unfortunate. Yeah, I can just snap at my running back. Probably actually may have had the tight end there. Let me see. I'm gonna watch that back. Actually, I'm gonna call something pretty similar to this, but I'm gonna call curl fly out of this because I want to be able to throw this tight end corner here, but I want it to be deeper. Do something like this. Yeah, there we go. Oh, okay. Well, there's another touchdown we dropped. I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to do in that situation right there. I thought that was kind of perfect, but you know, it is what it is. Game did not think so. He just instantly disengaged. Like, I mean, I have nothing for you. Like, I did nothing wrong right there. I just had a touchdown and I didn't catch it. And then his guy just disengaged. Okay, well that's fun. I mean, he's not purposely doing that. Like, it's not even something you can purposely do. So basically, right here, I'm just trying to put this out right here and hopefully get lucky. Oh, he didn't cover the crosser route. I don't know where his user went. Maybe he got stuck in the D line or something, but maybe he just had the worst user of all time. So there we go. We got lucky. This guy is really trying, so I'll give him that. I can't really tell what he's doing, so that kind of helps him as well. I know the stream only has 5 more minutes, but I'll keep it going for the people that want to finish out this game. All right, let's see if we can stop this now. He has bazooka activated, so that's obviously not ideal. So I'm manning up. I have a yeah, I mean that's a pick. Oh, no, it's not a pick actually. That got open. I don't know what I'm supposed to I actually have no idea. Pick it. Oh my gosh. Please. I'm just have to send a lot of people at him, honestly. That's what I'm have to do here. Man up this guy right here. Yeah, he can't make a read. Yeah, I had a pretty good feeling he's just gonna put a overhook there, so I just manned that up and he just couldn't make the read to a flat. I can call the same exact thing. Any more, it's just too slow. Wow. I mean, I could not have played better defense there if I tried, but my guy's just too slow. That's what I get for not having speed cards for my safeties. But yeah, I mean that's the perfect defense right there. I put the vert hook out there to stop the curl, had the hard flat to stop the flat. My user responsible for that route. I played it perfectly. He was just faster than me, so there's nothing I could do differently there. Only thing I mean, I guess I could have subbed in like a faster safety there. I mean, that's Morg. He's one of my faster guys, so nothing else I could do differently there. That's perfect defense. Like I've actually never had perfect defense like that, and that's been something completely out of my control to the point where like speed really matters like that this year. Is what it is. But yeah, that's another thing. I cannot emphasize enough that you saw right there. Speed is the biggest factor in Madden this year. By far, the most important thing in the game. Speed. Yep, just instantly disengages again. Just my left guard's an 82 overall. So I'm trying not to get frustrated, but my team is really bad to the point where this is going to happen a lot. I really have no intention on like actually sliding IDing every single time. So nice. Oh my! Did I really just step over the line? That pocket. Like he's giving up like everything I want. There's no way he's gonna expect a cross from Randy Moss here. So this should be wide open. All right. Yeah, I made the right read there. On a timeout. Well, if I don't get this, it's basically game. We'll call counter go. X on an out route, Y on a hitch, something like this. I mean, like, why is his flat not? I mean, I wanted to throw the out route, but like, it wasn't open. Oh, I didn't smart route it. It did. I mean, I did smart route it. It just didn't register. Wow, had the exact play call I wanted, and just didn't register my adjustment. That's super frustrating. Well, that's game. That's really annoying. I'm pretty sure it's gonna demote me too because it's like glitched out for some reason. That's super annoying. I wish that wasn't a thing this year. No. Yeah, I mean I'm not playing against that. So that is 10. It is 10 o'clock. I mean, I think that's honestly a really good game to watch. I mean, you guys saw kind of what I was doing there, and you can see the examples of like when things don't go your way. Obviously, it goes south. You need the good team. I don't. Why did it demote me too? It definitely did. That's frustrating. Yeah, I hope you guys all had a great night. I feel like the Inside the Minds tonight were pretty insightful, and I hope that you guys were able to get a lot of information out of, especially the first half of it, asking questions and things of that nature. So appreciate you guys all tuning out tonight.